So he acts like he didn't do anything wrong. He never admits that that's what he's doing. And also, Hippolyta and Theseus are getting married today, and we happen to both be here for their wedding. Yeah, kind of thinking we're going to get a quickie. I'm going to get my own with Theseus. He's going to get his with Hippolyta, perhaps. But also, he wants my boy. And my boy, it's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. He is a piece of a mortal that was very dear to me. Very, very dear to me. And I will not give him up. And Theseus doesn't understand that yet. He's just very jealous of all the attention and how I dote on this little boy. But he will. He'll get it. He'll get it. So he's just laid into me about Theseus. And it's raining and it's storming and there's ice on the roses and there's birds and it's storming and there's ice on the roses and there's birds that don't have nests and it's just a disaster. Everything is a frickin' disaster. Animals are dying and other animals are eating the dead animals and then they're dying and it's just this, it's like we are giving, he and I and our this argument that's happening, we have given birth. There's a huge theme of birth in this world, just even in this dialogue, this scene alone, but I think throughout the play. But we're giving birth to evil. It's sort of evil begets evil. We've got all this ugly tension happening, and then we are giving birth to more ugly tension, and the more we fight, the worse things get. The moon is pissed off at us, the sea is pissed off at us, the wind is pissed off at us. Everybody's angry with us, and he needs to shape up. I mean, maybe I do too, but mostly him. But I do love him. Okay. These are the forgeries of jealousy. Oh, okay. Theseus. These are the forgeries of jealousy. And never since the middle summer spring met we on hill, in dale, forest, or mead, by paved fountain, or by rushy brook, or in the beechen margin of the sea, to dance our ringlets to the whistling wind, but with thy brawls thou hast disturbed our sport. Therefore the wind, piping to us in vain, as in revenge, have sucked up from the sea contagious fogs, when falling in the land, have every pelting river made so proud that they have overborne their continents. The ox hath therefore stretched his yoke in vain, the ploughman lost his sweat, and the green corn hath rotted ere his youth attained a beard. The fold stands empty in the drowned field, and the crows are fatted with the Murrian flock. The nine men's morris is filled up with mud, and the quaint mazes in the wanton green, for lack of tread, are undistinguishable. The human mortals want their winter here. No night is now with hymn or carol blessed. Therefore the moon, the governess of floods, pale in her anger, washes all the air, that rheumatic diseases do abound. And through this distemperature we see the seasons alter. Hoary-headed frosts fall in the fresh lap of the crimson rose, and on old himes thin and icy crown, an odorous chaplet with sweet summer buds is, as in mockery, set. The spring, the summer, the childing autumn, angry winter change their wonted liveries, and the mazed world, by their increase, now knows not which is which. And this same progeny of evils comes from our debate, our dissension. We are their parents, and they're original. And then he says, whoops, it's we are their parents and original. We're not their original. He says, do you amend it then? Yeah, he tells me to take it. You take care of it. You figure it out. Yeah, thanks, Oberon. All right, anyway. So he says, do you amend it then? It lies in you. Yeah, it's all me, Oberon. All right, buddy, you believe that. Do you amend it then? It lies in you. And why should Titania cross her Oberon? I do but beg a little changeling. See, there he goes again. He wants my boy. but we're gonna get there. We're gonna explain. I hate using the word explain. I'm going to get him to my side. He is going to feel for me, and hopefully that jealousy will at least, what's the word? Ameliorate? What is that word? When it tamps down, it calms itself, it gets better. Ameliorate, I'm not sure. Okay, anyway. So he says, to be my henchman, and I finish this one, is to be, set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress in my order of set your heart at rest. The fairyland buys not the child of me. His mother was a votress of my order, and in the spiced Indian air by night, full often hath she gossiped by my side, and sat with me on Neptune's golden sands, marking the embarked traders on the flood. And when we have laughed to see the sails conceive and grow big-bellied with the wanton winds, which she, with pretty and swimming gait, following, her womb then rich with my young squire. With my young squire? That's right. Her womb then rich with my young squire would imitate and sail upon the land, fetching me trifles, and return again as from a voyage rich with merchandise. But she, being mortal, but she, being mortal, of that boy did die. And for her sake, I do rear up her boy. And for her sake, I will not part with him. I feel